I mean, it's one thing for everyone else to imagine it, but I actually felt it, and so I am basically confirming it. I'm not just saying it because it's what I thought, it's because I actually got to see. And I felt like the most rawest, purest form of existence. And it was just telling me, like, Charlie, what are you doing here? Why? Why did you travel like spiritually this far into the unknown? You're just supposed to be you, and stop trying to look for big answers because you can't handle what's on the other side. And what's on the other side is like the most mysterious thing, and it's not a puzzle to try to solve. Rather, the life we have now is one to appreciate and love. I know I sound like I'm speaking alien terms, but I'm not. I'm not. I got to see the afterlife and the life just before I was born. And I got to see all of the abuse that I went through. Like, when I was a screaming baby, and yes, my mother had feelings for me, cared, but she chose herself a lot more than she chose me. There was so much abuse, so many things I never would have remembered. That it's hard because being an intelligent person and believing in the beautiful beauty that you have inside of you, you can do that and not have remembered everything about your life. And you will only be able to then love everything to a certain extent. But if you want to master everything about your mind and not be a slave to your mind, but be the one in charge, or come to a compromise, because, okay, I need to say something. Being human is neither mind nor soul. Being human is the creation of the mind and soul coming to terms with one another, coming to some sort of middle ground. Because your mind is not you. That's what I learned. Your mind is not you. Your thoughts, they're not you. That entirely. And the same with feelings and whatever your soul is. You're, sorry. I heard Chip make a whiny noise. Hey, baby. I should end this. I didn't want it to go on this long. And my voice is kind of like a little exhausted, as you can tell. Being human is neither mind nor soul. It's the outcome of both of those things coming to terms with one another. Right. That's what I realized yesterday. Or maybe it was this morning, very early. And if you want to have the best compromise, the best middle ground, to be the most balanced person in the entire universe, then you have to be willing to remember all of the torture as a child that you went through. And I don't think that's for everyone, to be clear. I'm not saying that this is a journey everyone should go on and has to come to terms with. I think if some people remembered what happened to them as a child, it would just kill them right then and there. They'd be fractured forever. But I had to do it at such a young age that I've always been making sense of it. And because of that, realized the biggest truths in life. That people, human beings, are not good. They're right in the middle and have to choose. Everyone's in the middle. Like, I understand when people do bad things, because I saw people do bad things to me, and I saw why. And I thought long and hard, and I felt long and hard about the whys. And the thing is you can only master yourself if you know the whys. But knowing the whys hurts. It's like pulling back the curtains of life to reveal the most disgusting, rotting thing that you could ever imagine. But you look at it and you realize this is the truth. This is what it is. And you have to make sense of it. I think people see darkness, they see horrible things, and they have cynical mindsets forever. They've given up, or they try to cope by treating everything like a joke. But you have to believe. You have to have been lucky to have heard the right things in life. I'm so lucky I grew up watching movies that told me to always be good no matter what. That showed me how to treat people, how to be a good person in life. And I didn't even know as a child that these films were saving me. Spider-Man 2, directed by Sam Raimi in the year 2004, saved me. And I didn't realize it until I watched it last night. And I realized that there's nothing cheesy about these movies. I realized that the writer of these films, the director of these films, is such an intelligent person who understands darkness and what we should do with it. It was so beautiful. Oh, crud. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness. I had to rip a chocolate bar away from Chip's mouth. I got it out. Oh. Baby. Be a good boy. Okay. I'm gonna try to say something that I'm feeling, and I don't know how, so I'm gonna try. The point of life isn't to realize how scary and brutal and awful it is, and to start taking yourself serious. And the point of life isn't to realize that being good is the right thing to do, and you should just be good and never think about darkness. The point of life is to realize that both are true, and to carry those two truths with you for the rest of your life. To live a balanced life requires so much mental energy, so much will, so much courage, effort. And I think deep down in everyone's soul, they know this already, but subconsciously or in their heart, they're not ready. So they just stick with their simple ways of thinking, because it's easier. I mean, for me personally, if I just gave people the knowledge that I have, it would destroy them. But if I gave people the emotional capacity that I have, and the history, and the experience of taking all of the emotional capacity and the knowledge that I have about life, and because experience requires history, Natalie. Like, I can't just give people my emotional capacity, right? Let's say that I could. If I gave people my emotional capacity, they wouldn't know what to do with it. If I gave people my knowledge, my library of knowledge in my mind, they wouldn't know what to do with it. It would crush them. But if I gave people the history of my life, if they could just feel my 23 years of living all at once, if they could just understand that, they would be okay, like me. Such a tricky, delicate balance in life to try to explain the things you've already learned, but understanding that no matter what you say, unless that other human has experienced your experiences or similar enough experiences, the knowledge that you give to them will never click together. It will never come through to their mind. Right then, that's all I gotta say. At least for now. I need to just relax. I love you very much. I'm not sad, by the way, if you're thinking I'm sad. I'm very balanced. Very balanced. And I love you.